kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to his corner, takes the shot, he scores!
All right, fans, welcome to Confluence Stadium for the match today against Brashear, Peters Township men's soccer. I'll be going solo today since I don't seem to have any color man to help. This is our last game before the playoffs, so let's see if boys can take care of business. I don't have a roster sheet for Brashear, so I'm just going to have to go by the numbers. I now have a roster sheet. We're in good shape. Thanks to Steve Evans, always there when you need him. All right, the Peters boys are lining up left to right. Peters will be kicking off to Brashear. Peters in red, Brashear in white, obviously. And we're going. Looks like it's out of bounds already. So Brashear's going to have a throw in on this short sideline. Pass in. Moving the ball up the front. Froelic's after it, but can't get to it before the Brashear goalie, who kicks it away, lands around midfield. Caden Hensler's on it, chasing it down. Caden shoots it back to midfield. Froelic's after it. Froelic's battling with the Brashear player and is now moving it up with a good pass upward. And it's Blake Gablehart driving in. Nice stop by the goalie. Here comes another shot from Jevin Kelly, and that one's in the net. 1-0 Peters. That was a nice shot by Jevin, keeping the ball low, considering it was bouncing a little bit. All right, back to center we go. Peters leading 1-0. 1 minute gone in the game. Brashear sends it back. Number 8 has it. Sends it back to the middle. Picked off. Jevin's coming up the left side. He's got some people open. And Peters loses the ball to the Brashear goalie, who again kicks it away to around the 45. Good play by Sandrowski. Sawich. Kada passes it over up front. Knocked out by Brashear. Sawich with the throw in. Brashear's just trying to get the ball out of their own end. Pollock pops it back in. Out on Brashear. Peters' ball from the far sideline. It's going to be a throw-in. Sawich throws it into one of the Brashear players, who heads it back over to Kada. Looked like a handball in the box, but I don't think they're going to call that. Pollock's after it. Backs off for Sandrowski. Back to Pollock. He's trying to get through 3 guys. Jevin Kelly steps in to help him out and takes it all the way down to the corner. Reversing direction. Kelly comes out with it, centers it. Good header by Brashear to get it out of there. Jevin's got it again. Another shot. And that one clears the goalie's head. 2-0. 2-0 Peters Township. 37 minutes left in the game. I think this is going to be a long one for Brashear, but got to give the kids credit for getting out here and giving it a go. All right, number 37 for Brashear. Sends it up, picked off by Kelly. Dribbles around and through, sends it over to Froelich, but it's picked off in front. Stolen by Pollock, passed over to Cada. Brashear tries to clear, but no luck. Cada still has the ball down in the corner, dribbling around. It's going to come out to Peters, back across, sent back out in front. Peters is dominating the ball around the 30-yard line and in. Froelich has it right in front, sends it over. Comes back out, and Sandrowski loses the ball on the far side to number 17 for Brashear, and it goes out of bounds. Now our first substitutions. Number 4 for Brashear, and we're going to see a few guys from Peters. Looks like Smiga's coming in. We also have Dante Pusateri. He's subbed in. Brett Martin down the left side. Sends it in the middle, but it's ricocheted over to the goalie for Brashear, who kicks it out. On the boot out, it's Smiga fighting for it. Ends up in Pusateri's hands, figuratively. And Sandrowski sends it down to the corner. It's Gablehart with his speed, taking it around and through. Takes the short side, knocks it in. Another quick goal for Peters. 3-0, 5 minutes into the game. Clock is stopped at 35:03. All right, Brashear passes it back. Number 9 takes it. They're bringing it up the left side here. He sends it forward. Good job by Peters to knock the ball out. Number 7 looks to be the captain for Brashear. Made a run at it. Pretty fast kid. Almost had it. Frank Ateka is number 7, their captain. Number 11 is going to throw it in for Brashear. Looks like it hit a Brashear player and went right back out of bounds, so we have Smiga tossing it in. Nice overhead throw into Cada. Ball ends up over in the air to Dante Pusateri, and number 5 for Brashear is running up the right side. He's got Pollock after him, and the ball is headed out of bounds but stays in. Brashear still chasing it down, and Peters clears it. Back out to the 30-yard line in Peters territory. Brashear still moving the ball forward. This is their best chance yet. Peters comes away with it. Looks like we got Sandrowski going down the side. He's going to pass it over to Cada, I believe. Nope, he took the shot, and easy save by the Brashear goalie. Once again, kicks it away. Lands on the 40. Smiga's on it. Sends it over to Cada. Back over to Logan. Logan Peters. Ball's up front. Heinsohn after it. And kick too deep. But Brashear knocks it out of bounds, so it's going to be Peters' throw-in. Far side. Pusateri tosses it in. Ball is sent up front to around the 15-yard line. Brashear's bringing it out. Peters gives chase. Good defense by Smiga. And out of bounds by Brashear. Smiga throwing in. It's becoming a familiar theme. Smiga to Sawich. Brashear steals it. Pollock chasing. Far side, Brett Martin steals it. Starts down that left side by two different guys. Now he's got another one on him. He's going to forward it, hopefully. He was definitely taken down in the box, but considering the situation, I don't think you're going to see a penalty kick. Goal kick coming up for Brashear. Knocked out of there, kind of low. Taken by Pusateri. Passes it over to Keita. Passes it to, looks like Sawich. Sawich has to center that one. He does nicely. Nobody on the back post. Martin chasing it down. But it looks like Brashear's going to clear. It's our first look at Cam Glass, who's in the game. Another ball out of bounds. It seems like Peters has got all the out of bounds balls as Smiga's going to toss this one in too. And same situation. Sawich. Pusateri tries a quick shot, but that's gobbled up by the goalie pretty easily and kicked away at around the 40. Pollock after it. Looks like Pollock's going to take care of one, and it's back into the 30. Picked up by Keita. Logan Peters chasing. Just seems Brashear can't get it past that 40 or 50-yard line, where the ball keeps being sent back down into their own territory. Throw in. Peters had it, but now lost it. Keita's on it. Trying to get the ball back for Peters. Nice dump to the corner. Maybe a little too hard, though. And it is out of bounds. Brashear ball. Okay, throw in by Brashear. They're going to chase that one down. Number 9's got it. Trying to move it up the field, but Smiga did a good job taking it away. Sends it over. Centered by Glass. And back out by Brashear. Smiga's got a lot of play today. He certainly has gotten a lot of balls. Ball's just kind of floating around out there. No one can find it. And Martin steps in front. I thought he had that. If he did, it was going in the net. And Brashear clears. Pusateri fighting for it with Glass. Against number 7 for, that's Frank Ateki, their captain for Brashear. Peter sends it back down in to the Brashear end. Out of bounds. Brashear ball. Brashear passes it in. It's picked off. Peters had it, lost it. Heinsohn passes it back. Just a lot of back and forth from the 20 to the 40 right now. Loose ball, and Brashear just knocks it out of bounds. Kind of felt the goalie should have come up for that one. They need to talk there, I believe. instead of giving Peters an easy turnover. Okay, looks like Kata's coming out. And in comes number 11. Nice steal. Nice steal by Dante. Peters took one away, shot by Smiga, but easily taken care of by the Brashear goalie. Brashear boots it out. Smiga gets a foot on it, sends it back in. Sandrowski taking it in. Looks like we have an offsides call. All right. Nice kick out of the Brashear zone. But Peters brings it right back in. Way too much pressure, it seems, for Brashear. Peters is just moving it around at will. Turns. Peters sends it to the corner. Dribbling down that edge. Ends up over with Martin. That was a good pass. Sent back in. Brashear goalie has it and kicks it away quickly. Trying to get a quick move out to Frank. Good play by Smiga with a header to get the ball down and playable. Shot in the chest. Logan Peters has it. Number 10 for Brashear has it on our 40-yard line, I should say. Like I said, the 40 to the 20 seems to be Peters moving the ball easily. Looks like we're going to have another sub. Looks like Connor Seaman will be coming in. Playing the center back position. Peters moving it around. Can't seem to get a shot. Just too many white shirts. There's one right in front. I thought Sandrowski might have a goal there, but it was knocked away by the Brashear defender. All right, we're going to have our first corner kick. This one will be taken by Pusateri. Centered it. Ball rebounds off the top of the post. It's still bouncing around down there. Whistle blows. Brashear players down, and I think they're calling that either out of bounds when it hit the top of the post or offsides. It's got to be the top of the post. Okay, decent kick out by Brashear. Connor Seaman makes a good play on it. Sends it back over. Brett Martin has it. It's kicked out of bounds by the Brashear player. Peters with the throw in. Martin fighting for it. Brashear comes out with it. That's that number 7, the captain for Brashear. He's playing hard. Got to give him credit. Tough task today. Great move. Great move. Peters has it. Dribbled into traffic. Lost it. A little too much dribbling on Peters' part. He's going to keep the ball moving. Looks like Sowich has it. Driving in. Knocked out of play. Brashear's just covering up as much as possible. Another corner kick. It'll be Dante Pusateri again. Another good ball right in the middle. That was very playable. Ball's bouncing around. Finally, Logan Peters comes up with it, sends it over. And we have another block shot to give Peters another corner kick. We've seen this before. Looks like it's going to be Dante again. Good header, good try by Sowich. Back in front again. Good block by the goalie and good grab. Good grab. Pushed it away and reached out and picked it up. Very nice play by the goalie. He's been tested pretty hard today. Fortunately, Marcus hasn't seen any action back there. Poked out of bounds by Heinsohn. Brashear ball. Number 9 will be, nope, they're going to switch it up. Number 11 is going to throw it in. Brashear has it. Peters takes it. Logan Peters sends it down the side. Not quite enough. Taken away by Brashear. Number 11 for Brashear, bringing it up. He needs to play that up the left side, but he's going to cross field with it. Good pass. That had to be number 7. That was a good pass. He's been playing well. Oh, a little bit of collision in the center there with Peters and number 3 for Brashear. Peters getting a little sloppy right now, letting Brashear just move the ball at them on them. Number 11 centering it. Good play by Connor to get the ball out of there, and finally a shot on goal, and Marcus picks it up. So this will be Marcus's first kick of the game. He boots it out of there, lands around midfield. Martin moves it down to Sowich, who's got it, sends it over, picked up by Logan Peters. Drop back, Smiga guarding. Number 8 moving the ball upfield, covered by Martin. Stolen by Pusateri. Good pass to the middle. Nice shot. Off the post. And then a header. Back into the net. Trying to see who had the header. And Frank Ateka, the captain for Brashear, very sportsmanlike. He went over and high-fived our player who made a nice header. I still don't know who it was. I'll catch it here as soon as possible. We have a few more subs for Brashear. Parise, that's who it was. Alex Parise had that header in. That was a nice goal. Ball was pretty high when he got to it. Pass up front by Brashear. Taken away. But Peters loses it back. Ball's at midfield. Good pass over, but skips off of Smiga and out of bounds. It'll be a Brashear throw-in. Gabriel Selhaji. That's number 11 for Brashear. Tosses it in. Smiga's got it. And up comes Brashear to head it back into the Peters end. Smiga just lets it go out of play. Looks like we're going to see another sub for Peters. Looks like Martin's out and Apple is in the game. Good throw by Smiga. Right over Paris's head. Back in front. Peters trying to get control. Number 7, captain Frank, he's lost it to Peters, and there's a dump in, but not far enough. Brashear takes it away. Oh, we got something here, it looks like. Bappel turns it down, centers it, but taken away again by Brashear. Peters just can't seem to get around them. Another shot at the goal by Apple and picked off. Oh, unadvised pass. Ill-advised, I should say. That's going to be an easy one. Yep. The goalie for Brashear tossed it in, but he sent it right over to the Peters squad, and Paris obliged by taking it left and then back to the right and knocking it right in the goal. Okay, 5-0. Peters Township with 17 minutes to play in the first half. I think we're going to see a lot of the Peters JV pretty soon. Ball's at center. Brashear trying to take it out of there, and number 7, Frank Ataki, he's after it. Peters had to kick it out of bounds. So it looks like it's going to be a corner kick for Brashear, their first of the day. This is going to be their best chance so far. They're trying to put something together here. Stop the bleeding. All right. He's moved aside, number 7, and has given the corner kick to Sinan Alamusa. Centered, but it looks like Marcus is going to scoop it up. Not much danger there. Small crowd today, a little cold, overcast. Rained for a little bit, but fortunately that stopped. Okay, Peters throw in, Smiga, 2. Paris, back out of bounds though, so here's Smiga. He's going to throw it in again. Headed by Brashear. Nice play. Cam Glasses on it. Good move. Nice move. A little too hard. Frank hit it a little too hard. He's a good player. This Frank Ataka. Got a good attitude too. Okay. We got some subs now. Looks like we're going to bring in some of the JV kids. All right, after the throw in, it's headed out of bounds by Brashear. Another throw in. Right over to Pollock. Pollock's got it. Nice pass. Bappel takes it. Good save. I thought Bappel had a goal there, but the Brashear goalie dove to his left and was able to get it away from the net. All right, kicked out, but Peters knocks it back in. Heinsohn's chasing it. Pusateri is working against Frank. Ataki tries to clear it, but ends up out of bounds. Question is, who did it hit last? Looks like it's Peters' throw-in. Bappel throws it in. For all of you that don't know, that's Brendan Apple, hence the Bappel. Connor Seaman tries to clear it. Frank Ataki's got it. He's going against 4 guys. Loses it, but made a nice pass. Nice play by Peters to let the ball go out of bounds for a goalie kick. Additional substitutions for Brashear. Sarkozy Kasongo, number 21, will be coming in for number 18. Rael Davidson. Marcus kicks it out. Logan Peters has it, sends it back. Peters loses the ball to number 16 for Brashear, but chases it down. Does a good job shielding so that the Brashear couldn't do anything on the Peters end of the field. All right, Marcus is kicking it off once again, this time from the turf. It's kicked back in. Number 16 for Brashear is chasing it down. Gets bumped by Connors. Oh, they're calling. I don't know. There's a little shoulder going to the ball, but we'll give it to him. All right, looks like a corner kick. That's going to be taken by Sinan Ali Musa. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's number 11. That'll be Gabriel Sahaji. Looks like he's a lefty. Maybe not. Moving the ball out to an interesting spot there. Not sure that's kosher, but we'll go with it. Good centering pass. That big guy for Brashear almost had it. He's made a lot of good headers so far. He's number 37. Keep our eye on him. Genevieve Kashali. Okay. Connor Seaman chasing it down. As the ball got loose in the Peters end. Frank Ataki chasing him and helped Connor up afterward. Looks like Brashear has the toss in. Ricochet to Marcus Biziak. And he'll be kicking it out of the Peters end. 11 minutes to go in the first half. Peters Township 5, Brashear 0. Deep kick. Looks like Apple has it. See if he can take it down the side. He did, but was tripped up. That foul was called. It'll be Peters Township ball. On the far left side of the field. This is one he can score on. He didn't pooch it quite enough. Good passing in front. Although the entire Brashear team is in front, it's going to be a little tough to get a good shot off. Brashear trying to get it out of there. Pollock sends it over to Apple, but Apple was leaning the wrong way and it goes out of bounds. Throw in for Brashear. Good toss in. Looks like Bennett. I didn't even see him substitute in, but he got a hold of that one and knocked it back in. Now it's out of bounds. Peters' ball. That's Bennett Lewis. Looks like Pollock's coming out. Brady Rose is coming in. All right, Beppel's got it going down the left side. Passed it off. Brashear just trying to clear it, but so far can't seem to. Ball's down the right side of the field. That's the Frank attack. He's chasing it down, but to no avail as it is knocked back to the center. Midfield coming up. Good pass. Nothing Brady Uchel could do. And here comes 37 to knock it back out of there. Jonover Cacelli. Throw in by Bappel. Working with Logan Peters. A little give and go. Passed over. Uchel dropped it. Ball's kicked deep but knocked back in by Seaman. And I can hear Wendy Lewis laughing from here. Ball out of bounds on Uchel. Throw in by Cacelli. Bennett Lewis has it. Up to Bappel. Sends it down the sideline. Brady Rose sends it back to Apple, who gives it back to Rose, but they lose it. Looks like Lewis is going to keep it. Send it in. Logan Peters crosses the field with it. CJ has it. Oh, lost it. Nice play. Peters centers it. Ball right in front. Trickles harmlessly to the goalie. Brashear will have another goal kick. Brashear starting to defend a little bit better. Out of bounds on Peters. 6:18 to play in the first half. Cacelli to throw the ball in. Deep throw. Ball out of bounds on Peters. They'll throw it in again. Heinsohn has it, sends it over to Rose, brings it up the right side, make that the left side. Apple's got it, taking it down the left, sends it back across, wide open for Peters. Oh, that was a great give and go if he could have gotten it through. The number 37 for Brashear. Brashear's moving the ball up. Gabriel Salhaji has it, moving it around the middle. Sends it over. Lots of ball play, but they're not moving forward. Sent in, Seaman sends it out. And Peters kicks it back in. A little bit of kickball going on right now. Ball centered. Logan Peters has it, gets knocked over. Ball sent over to Apple's way, but he can't get to it. Brashear comes away with it. Midfield, moves it up. They have lots of room up the left side, but there was a bad pass stolen by Peters. And another pass by Peters given back to Brashear. Knocked out by Brashear. And it looks like Apple will be coming out. Peters will bring in number 37. Good shot by Peters. Logan Peters hits the top of the crossbar and it skips over. I thought that had just the right amount of drop to it to fall in the top of the net. All right, Brashear's going to knock it out of their own end. Number 5 has that duty, has had that duty. That was a good kick. Picked off by Bennett with a header. But Brashear ends up with it. Racing down the right side. But it's lost. And knocked out of bounds by Seaman. We're going to have a throw in for Brashear. .248 to play in the first half. 5-0. Helwig chasing down the ball. Down our left side. Sends it back over. Clutter has it. Brashear steals it, gets a shot off. And the new goalie, Peterson, picks it off. And we'll kick it out of there. Brashear controls it. Clutter has it now. Well, that's not Clutter. He's playing the other side. Brashear on the throw-in. Still controlling it. Their captain, Frank Attackie, knocks it in, but an easy grab for Peterson. Peters goalie. Short kick. Still makes its way up to the 50 in midfield. Helwig. Heinzen got in the way and got hit with that one. Brashear moving it around in midfield. Ball ricochets back. Peters trying to clear it. Brashear continues to control the ball. Good clear, but not out. Peters called with a pushing foul. Brashear will have the ball on the just outside the box on the left side. Peters forming a wall. And it looks like number 37, Kochele, will be the gentleman kicking it. And he only has 8 seconds. And missed the net left. That's the end of the first half. Here at Confluence Stadium and the Peters Township Indians 5. Okay, start of the second half here at Confluence Stadium. Score 5-0. Peters Township has things well in hand, so we'll see what happens here in the second half. Kickoff from Brashear. Ball's out of bounds on the left side. Gonna have a throw in, it looks like, from Evans. Seeing his first action. Peters now moving right to left. Brashear has the ball coming up this right side. Pass up front to Frank. Nice move. Lost the ball out of bounds, but it's still Brashear ball. Throw in by number 3. Pass back, give and go. Trying to get it up to Frank. Attackie. See if he can make something happen. Ball knocked out of bounds. Peters trying to clear it. Peters does. Although weakly up to the middle where Brashear takes it away and is moving it back. A lot of give and go here in midfield. Bennett Lewis knocks it out. Dean Cotta tries to clear it. Ball ends up back in Matthew Pollock's hands. Gabe Marino chasing it down. It's on the far right corner. Thrown in by Brashear. And centered back to the middle, where the Brashear goalie makes the stop. Another easy one for them. Kicks it out, but it's headed back in by Pollock. Bennett knocks it back in. Picked off by Brashear and back out. Connor Seaman floats one back in. Marino has his foot on it, trying to get a hold of it. There he goes. He's got it. Moving it across, but tripped, falls down, and is going to get the call. Foul on Brashear around midfield. Looks like Seaman's going to kick it out of there. He boots it into the middle, right near the goalie, bounces over his head, but he reaches back and gets a hold of the ball. No harm. That was pretty dangerous there for a second. Brashear's goalie, new goalie I might add, clears it out to the 50. Peters moving it up the right side to Marino. Marino trying to head it back into play, comes away with it. Centers it over. Pollock has it. And Peters loses it to number 9. And Seaman clears it. Attempt to clear, and Peters still chasing. Number 7, that's good old Frank, the captain for Brashear, tries a shot, but easily grabbed by Peterson. Peterson kicks it away. Cotta has it. Dean Cotta. Cada. Heinsohn has it. Passes it back to Lewis. Lewis sends it to the middle. Picked off, but Heinsohn comes out with it. Sends the ball down the middle for Peters, but they can't make the play on it. Brashear goalie kicking it away. Clutter sends it over to Lewis, or Evans, excuse me. That's Martino fighting for it on the right side. Ball sent to Frank in the middle. He tries to send it down the edge, but Evans is there to stop it. Passes over to Heinsohn coming up with it. He sends it down the left side. Cotta's got to go get it. Goalie is way out. Literally to the edge of the field. That's going to be a problem if they can get the ball in. I didn't think he was going to make it back to the goal by the time Peters got a shot off, but he did. Okay, Bennett sends it down in, grabbed by Brashear. Brashear kicks it out. Moving upfield is Pollock against 3 guys. Sends it right in front to Connor. For an easy goal. I believe that's Helwig who scored. Yep. That makes it 6-0. Ball placed at center. Brashear sends it back. And their defense will kick it out. Try to clear it and get a chance. A real good chance for a shot on goal. Instead, the ball is out of bounds. Going to be thrown in by Evans. Evans is a pretty good young player. He's only in 9th grade. He's getting some varsity experience. You like to see that. Comes from good stock. Ball's coming down the right side. Frank's fighting everybody on the Peters team to try to get the ball somewhere near the Peters goal. Kids played a hard game. Ball back to center. Brashear's fighting and struggling to get it down to the corner to Frank. Frank's going to try to center it. He's trying to move the ball around, but Bennett steals it. Lewis. Ball is sent in front, but picked off by Peterson. The Peters Township goalie. Peterson boots it away. Ball lands harmlessly. Looks like Kada's after it. He's battling number 3, but gets it away, and Helwig's got it. It's cross. Nice cross by Helwig. Unfortunately, Peters lost the ball. Heinzen throws it in the corner. Can Helwig run it down? That's going to be a tough one. A little too hard. Ball's out of play. It's Brashear ball. It's going to be a goalie kick. 31-21 to play in the game. Looks like 37. Kochely's going to kick it out. A good kick. Clutter gets it. Fight wrestling after it with Heinzen. Heinzen trying to keep the ball. Passes it over to Pollock, who takes it up the right side. Sends it to the corner for Martino. I should say Marino. That's Gabe Marino. All right. Brashear tries to clear it, but Marino has it again. Taking it down to the right corner. Sends it back to a fellow midfielder in Clutter. And Brashear once again tries to work it out of there. Frank has it, sends it up. Playing a little give and go. Frank has it stolen off his foot. Ball ricochets back in. Marino after it. Heinzen takes it, pops it in, trying to get something working, but didn't work out. Hopefully Kada can get on top of this one, but there were 2 or 3 guys on him. That was a little difficult. Good effort. All right. Peters Township with the toss in. Good throw, but a missed kick by Brashear is almost very dangerous. The ball just sat inside the inside their goal line. Peters tries a quick kick, but misses the net wide left. That was pretty dangerous, ball rolling around in the box like that. Just can't seem to finish, it seems. for Brashear. Looks like we're going to have some additional subs here for Peters. Hellwig's going to come off. Uchel comes on. Brashear attempts to clear it from their own end. Heinsohn has it, loses it. Frank picks it up, sends it back over to his own player, clears the area, waiting for the ball to come back to him, and it does. He's playing around, trying to get away from some guys. Good pass. And the ball's kicked back out into Brashear territory. Clutter has it, sends it down the side. Peters is after it. And it's going to go out of bounds into the Peters bench. Peters throwing. Kicked out of bounds by Brashear once again. Lot of playing around at the edges. Ball's going out of bounds. Ball just rolled through three people's legs, and Brashear brings it out. Picked off by Lewis. He sends it back in. Brashear knocks it back out of bounds, though. So Lewis will throw it back in. Throws it over to Cada. Heinsohn has it. And Brashear steals the ball off their feet. Driving in. They may have a chance here. Oh, they actually had a shot, and unfortunately, very wide left. Unfortunately, if you're rooting for Brashear, that is. And it looks like Clutter's coming off and Rose is coming on. Definitely getting a lot of time for the other players on the team, JV kids. That's a good chance for everybody to get some action today. Give the varsity kids a rest. Frank has it down on the Peters end, passing it out to number 8, sends it back over. 8 feeds it in, and good play by Peters just to knock it out of play before Brashear could get anything started. All right, we've got number 11 tossing the ball in. That's Gabriel Salaji. Bennett Lewis tries to kick it out, but ends up in the Brashear bench. Number 24 for Brashear will be throwing it in. Nope, he's going to toss it back up to Gabriel Sahaji again. Number 8, Sinan Al-Hamusa has it now, moving it up. He'll be looking for Frank, I can guarantee you. Sends it over to number 5, who's open. I think he may be playing with a little too much, and he lost it. Great shot. That was the best chance they've had. Number 6, Zaire took a shot, but missed it far left. And we're going to have a goalie change. Looks like Peterson's going to be coming out. Again, Peter's goalie change. We have Jack. His JV goalie. I'm drawing a blank. I know Jack Wellman. I can't remember his name for some reason. Okay, Rose has it in the center. Passes it over. Pollock has it. Trying to drive up and take it down the left. Made a couple nice moves. Sends it over to Uchel, who loses it. Number 11 picks it up for Brashear. Sends it over. Sending the ball to the corner with Lewis chasing it down with number 3 from Brashear. Out of bounds on Peters Township. Jack Stewart. I knew I'd think of it. Okay, here comes the throw-in from Brashear, number 9. He tosses it in to number 8, Bennett. Knocks it out of play. I don't think I've seen this many throw-ins in one game. Another pass. Heinsohn has it, trying to send it up for Uchel. Brashear passes it back. Frank gets a hold of it, but can't get a good solid shot off and rolls it in on Jack Stewart. Jack scoops it up easily and is going to kick it out. Good kick by Stewart. Cotta makes the play on it, but Brashear now ends up with it. Brady Rose takes it away, but then loses it again to number 11. Good pass up to Frank, but cleared by Seaman. Good play by Seaman. .22-11 to play in the game. Okay, we have some whistles here. As Cada goes off. And I believe that's... Nope, that's not Clutter. I thought it was Clutter. Maybe... that may be Sutter. All right. Out of bounds by PT. We're going to get another corner kick for Brashear. Brashear only has 4 or 5 guys in the box. Peters pretty much has the whole team. Frank knocks it in center. Lewis gets it out of there, clears it, and Uchel gets away with it. Being chased down. Uchel gets away from the pursuer, takes it down the right sideline. He's still going down that right sideline. Nice centering pass, but unfortunately for him, the goalie came out and made a good play on him. Brashear goalie kicks it out. Lewis and Frank are fighting for it. Frank makes a good play, passes it over. Pollock comes out with it. Good 2-step little twist and turn. It was pretty good. Peters closed heavily on the ball, but the goalie came out for Brashear. Made a good play on the ball. I think if he would have laid back, he might have had some trouble with that one. Ball in the center. Cleared by Evans. A little backspin on it like a sand wedge. Sits down in the right corner. Now Peters can't do anything with it. Out of bounds. Brashear ball. Number 17 is going to come back in for Brashear. Number 9 is going to come out of the game. So that's Sukrab Shakurov. That's number 17, and Ramesh Magar is number 9. Ball sent down in. Clutter has it. Wide open goal. Oh, misses it just wide left. Slow roller. Goalie came out, thought he was going to send it in behind him, and just couldn't find the net. All right, 19 minutes to play. Goalie kick for Brashear, but I do believe they'll have, as usual, Kachali kicking it out, and he does. Goes to Bennett. Peters overruns it a little bit, ends up with Seaman, who overruns it. The whole team overran that one, but lucky enough to knock it out of bounds. So no harm, no foul. Brashear with the throw-in. He throws it to the corner for Frank. Frank tries to make a move, but it's knocked out of bounds by Peters. Looks like it's going to be a quarter kick. Nope. It's another throw-in. They're trying to move it in the corner. Too many guys down there. Frank gets off a good shot, but it's a little too high and a little too wide. If that kid can get open, he's going to be trouble. He single-handedly is getting off all the shots for Brashear. And under quite a bit of duress, I might add. Okay, here comes Stewart kicking it out of the goal. Good kick. Heinsohn has it. Trying to send it downfield a little bit. Evans clears it, or attempts to. Again, Evans. Nice play by Brady Rose to move it over. Unfortunately, now Brashear ended up with the ball. Comes to Bennett Lewis, who sends it down the left side. Peters has got something going if Uchel has to stay on sides here. Good pass, good cross, good cross. Goalie has been coming out quite a bit and takes that one too. Goalie kicks it away. Imagine who? Frank again. That guy's everywhere. He's going to sleep well tonight. The kids run and run and run some more. All right, Lewis throws it in. A little bit of a push in the back there, two-handed. I don't know how they missed that one. They didn't miss it. White ball. Oh, they did miss it. I thought for sure they were going to call white for the push, red ball. I mean, that was a two-handed shove. All right, toss in by 17. Seaman clears it over to Clutter, who moves it up to Uchel. Uchel's got to take it down that sideline. Unfortunately, he kicks it out of bounds and loses it. Good try, good thought. Kid works hard, Uchel. Good personality, too. Great kid. Getting some pushing now. That was another two-hand push in the back from Brashear. A little frustration, I guess. 15:40 to go in the game. Number 41's throwing the ball in for Brashear. Coming up the left side here by the bench, out of bounds in front of the Brashear bench. Brashear threw it in. 3 people watched it roll out of bounds. I think they should, they got to talk a little bit there. Uchel battling for the ball. Good job by Peters to step in front of it, but it goes out of bounds. White ball. Bennett has it over to Heinsohn, back across to Uchel, who's got a breakaway, and he's offsides. We got to keep him on sides. He gets a little too excited. I'd like to see Brady get a goal. All right. Kachali's going to kick it out again. Nice header by Peters. Pollock's got it. Moves it over to Rose. Rose sends it over to the corner, picked off. Ball comes back out. Peters still has it. Over to Heinsohn again. Sends it up. Clutter's got a breakaway. Let's see that left foot. Nope. He turns it to his right and misses it on the left side. Two subs coming in for Brashear, number 18 and number 13. 18 is Real Davidson. 13 is Adam Hiffrey. Number 3 will be coming out. That's Joseph Little. Brashear sends it up from the goal, taken by Clutter. Taking it up the left side. It's going to cross it. Good cross. Fortunately, nobody home. Oh, hold on. Uchel may have it. Al Lopez is in the booth. Hello, Al.
Woody, how are you?
Wonderful. Good to see you.
Good to be here.
Okay, out of bounds by number 18. I believe that's Davidson, and it is. Okay. Pollock has it, breaking in, left foot, lost it. Kachali kicking it out, but Bennett keeps it in. Good pass, right up back to Pollock. He's got another chance. Takes a shot. Ricochets off the goalie and out of bounds, so we're going to get a corner kick for Peters Township. 12:35 to play. $5 or $6 to nothing, depending how you keep score. Okay, from the corner. Looks like it's going to be Pollock, who pooches it in there. It was a nice kick, just right through everyone. How that doesn't hit a body, I don't know. Peters drops it back in. Ball stays in. Brashear's trying to clear it, but can't. So Rose is going to throw it in from the far sideline. Rose throws it in to Heinsohn. Kicked out of bounds. Nope, stayed in. Peters trying to keep it in, but Brashear clears. Here comes Davidson up the left side. Sends it too far. Connor Seaman kicks it back in. That could be something. Nope. Thought they might have a chance with that one, the way the ball sat down, but unfortunately was not to be. And then Brashear knocks it out of bounds, so Peters trying to control it. Rose has it, knocks it into the center. Kachali heads it out. I like the way that kid heads it. He submarines the ball. All right, attempted shot on goal there. Blocked by a Brashear defender. Kicked out of bounds into the ticket stand. All right. Got some subs, 3 new subs for Brashear, as well as Hellwig is in for Peters Township. Six, 16, and 8 are all coming out for Brashear. Peters with the toss in, back to Hellwig. He tries to chase down his own ball, but it's kicked into him and out of bounds. So Davidson's going to throw it in. He's going to hand it off to be thrown in. Ball's thrown in. Clears. And Seaman hits the ticket booth with it. So it'll be another toss in for Brashear. Brashear has it at midfield. Moving it up. Hellwig tries to clear it. Looks like Pollock's going to have it. Trying to dribble around 2 guys. Does. Heinsohn gets it. Sends it up. Uchel might have lost it there out of bounds. Not sure who it's out on. Looks like it's going to be out on Brashear. Peters throw in. Pollock's got it. Going up the left side here. He reverses course back to the middle. Still going through the middle. Tried to dribble through too many guys. But Hellwig steps up. Keeps the ball. Pollock has it. Sends it over. Now you've got Uchel on the, or Rose on the far right with a shot. Blocked. Might be another chance. Ball's cleared. Lewis has it, sends it over to Clutter. Clutter takes it down the middle, sends it across to a wide open Heinsohn in the center. Heinsohn's going to take a shot. That went off number 20, I want to say 27 or 25. Hit him in the back. Brashear trying to dribble it out, number 5. Passes it up, gets it to Davidson. Davidson loses it. And here comes Peters again. Pollock's got it. Ball headed down to the left corner of the box where the Brashear goalie scoops it up and will kick it away. 8:33 to go on a cold, dreary night at Confluence. Rose goes to head it to keep it in. Ball goes out of bounds. Brashear ball. We're going to get 3 or 4 new subs for Brashear. Brashear slowly moving it down by passing it in, and Peters knocking it out. Brashear's loose. Bennett chasing it. Lewis will let it go out of bounds. Peters' ball. Apple's back in for Peters Township, along with 3 subs for Brashear. All right. Bennett inbounds it. Comes back to him, clears it. Apple's on it. Apple trying to move it up. Sends it down to Uchel, but it's stolen by Kachali. Kachali sends it in, and Seaman's going to kick it out. Hits Rose with the pass. Over to Pollock. Pollock bringing it back up the center. Tries to drop it in there, but a little too hard as Clutter gives chase. 6:40 to play. Another goal kick for Brashear. Seen a lot of those. Okay, ball hits the center. 3 guys collide. Ball's loose. Number 5 for Brashear comes out with it. Rose chases it down, but out of bounds on Peters. Brashear sends it in. It looks like Frank after it again. It is, with a nice centering pass, but Bennett knocks it clear. Good job by Pollock getting it out of there, sends it up. Clutter giving chase, but to no avail as it goes out of bounds. And we have additional subs. Looks like we're going to have Gabe Marino. And Sutter. I have Sutter and Clutter probably confused tonight, so if I have, I apologize. Marino on the toss in. Back to Marino. Left foot tries to center cross, ends up on Rose. And his foot, Hellwig's got it, centers it. Peters just keeps trying those center passes to around the 10-yard line on the football field, but can't seem to get a red shirt on it. Ball loose in the Brashear box, kicked out of bounds. Passed in, Marino centers it again. Stolen by Brashear, coming back up the middle of the field. Number 5, Ashish Darji's coming up the middle. So no one can catch him so far. He's making a good run at it. He's still going. I swear, a whole team stopped. He even got the shot off. Looks like we'll have a goal kick. That Dargy took the ball basically from the box to our box. All right. Got Jack Stewart, Stewie as he's affectionately called. After this substitution, and looks like Rose is back out. Brady Rose. All right. 3:35 to play. Stewart doesn't get all of that one, but still gets it out to Hellwig at the right side, just short of midfield. Foul called on Brashear. Not sure what for. It looked like two guys just tangled up, but we'll take it. Here's Seaman, who's going to boot it down. Number 5, that's Dargy, knocks it out of play. Hellwig's going to throw it in to Apple, who gets basically shouldered off the ball. And it's going to be another goal kick for Brashear. 2:40 to play. 2:47. Looks like Dargy's going to kick it out of there. It's going to land around midfield, number 22. Peters trying to cross the field with it, but can't. Ends up coming away with it. Ball centered over to Pollock. He sends it into Uchel. One touch, but loses it. It's too bad. If you could have held on to that one, he had a shot. Out of bounds. On Brashear, thrown in by Marino. Give back to Marino, but out of play. Not executing the give and go there. Ball's thrown in by Brashear. They lose it. Continue to send it back in their own end. Now slowly try to bring it out while Peters defends. Bapple all over Dargy. Looks like we've got a penalty and or a foul, I should say, and Hellwig's going to kick this one. Kick this one deep. 1:20 to play in the game. The kick from Hellwig. Wow, that's a bullet. What a great shot. That was a heck of a kick. He had some real oomph on it. Ball goes out of play, but we're going to have a corner kick. Marino's going to take this. Number 5, he's a left footer. He's got a pretty strong left foot. He's a good guy to do this. Need to see if we can pull off a header. Marino knocks it in. Goalie comes out, can't get it. Brashear clears. 45 seconds to play. Seaman's on it. It's going to let it go out of bounds. No hurry for that. All right, Hellwig going to toss the ball in. Hellwig throws it down the right side. Uchel giving chase. Uchel's got it. Crosses it. Wide open. Wide open for Pollock. Unfortunately, while he was moving the ball around, he lost it. Hellwig with another toss in. Wide open for Clutter. Shot. Score. Clutter squeezes in one last one, and that's a final. Peters Township 6-8, somewhere around there, to nothing over Brashear. It's the final game of the season. Good luck in the playoffs, boys.